So with our broccoli and a small piece of our red cabbage and also small piece of kimchi together, now we're not messing around. Now it's like so good. And I didn't even eat it yet. Today we're gonna take the entire broccoli, including this hard stem here, and turn it into this delicious Korean side dish using doenjang soybean paste. It's light, it is crunchy, and so yummy with Korean rice. And folks, this hard stem right here of the broccoli has so much nutrition. You could Google it for yourself. 오늘의 레시피, 맛있고 몸에도 좋은 브로콜리 반찬 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper 헬렌입니다. Now make sure to check out the description box below for a full list of today's ingredients as well as Korean product links that you could order online if you cannot get to a Korean market. For our Korean style broccoli side dish Banchan recipe today, we will be using about 400 grams of broccoli, and make sure you get the one with the broccoli stem like so. But you could also use regular broccoli florets as well. Now, after you rinse your broccoli, I want you to cut the base right here. Then we're just gonna cut the florets into bite-sized pieces like so. Here. Now, once you're done cutting, put the florets to the side, and then we're gonna take our stem and we're just gonna cut the base off, the kind of the hard part. Put that to the side. We're just gonna trim the sides off, kind of make it nice and clean looking. Then what you wanna do is go down the middle and cut it down like that. Then we're just gonna cut them into diagonal shapes. That to the side. So you want them to be about this kind of thickness. Not too thin, but not too thick either. And these are the sort of the hard ends of the florets that we cut up. These, cut them into, bite-sized pieces like that, and then put it aside with our stem. This part's optional, but I love adding a little bit of red cabbage. You could also just use regular green cabbage, but together it's a really, really good combination, and it also looks really pretty. And we're just gonna use a small amount of it, weighing in about 125 grams. Now we also need half tablespoon of finely minced garlic. Only use fresh garlic, please. We also need 1 teaspoon of doenjang. Doenjang is fermented soybean paste. Now, if you can't get Korean doenjang and you only have miso paste, you could use it, but I highly recommend getting a Tupperware of doenjang because you could use it for so many things, and I will have the video link in the description box below so you could order it online if you cannot get to a Korean market. We have 1 cup of water, and we just need some salt and pepper for seasoning. That's it. Set your heat to high, place your pan, and then we're gonna add our 1 cup of water. And to this, we're gonna add our doenjang, our fresh garlic. Then we're gonna add the core of our broccoli stem, and we're gonna add 2 pinches of salt. 1, 2, and then we're gonna add some black pepper. About 1/8 teaspoon. Move this around and just kind of break up the doenjang in the water, like so. Then I want you to wait for the water to start boiling. Now, once it starts boiling, let this boil for 1 minute. And a minute later, add the broccoli florets. Mix this around. And your heat is still remaining at high right now. Then once you kind of moved and coated the florets with our liquid, then we're gonna cover with the lid and let this steam on high heat for 1 minute. And a minute later, we're gonna turn off the heat completely. Ooh la la, look at that. We're gonna add our red cabbage. It looks so pretty and healthy. And just mix this around. we are adding the cabbage at the end because we don't want to really cook the cabbage. We just want to make sure it gets a little bit of heat action so that it remains nice and crunchy. Then, this is the last thing to do. We're going to put the lid back on. With the heat off, we're going to let this steam for 1 minute. And a minute later, ooh la la. And then just toss this around, and then the next important thing to do, which is critical, is transfer this to a bowl or plate right away. I just want to take a moment of your time to thank you for cooking Korean food with me. Now, if you are enjoying these tutorial lesson-based Korean cooking recipes, I want to kindly ask you for your support by clicking on that thumbs up icon, subscribe button, notification bell, and share this video with your friends and family. Another way to support my channel is going to amazon.com/shop/modernpepper and browse through all the Korean ingredients there, as well as other products that you may be shopping for at Amazon. And my Patreon account. Even $1 of your donation will be greatly appreciated. Your generosity means that I can continue to produce these lesson-based Korean cooking tutorial videos for free for everyone. All right, let's get back to our cooking now. And then we're gonna drizzle a little bit of sesame oil like that. And if you don't want to add sesame oil, you don't have to, but it adds a nice creamy and buttery and nutty taste. And we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds on top. And there we have it, folks. I mean, seriously, who knew that broccoli could look this pretty with red cabbage? I mean, it looks pretty amazing to me and colorful. Then your boring all green broccoli, that's why people are like, ah, it's so boring and so it must not be tasty. But this is very festive looking and it is delicious. So let's taste the stem crunchy part. Mmm. I don't know if you could hear it through the mic, but it is crunchy. It is so good. So when it comes to vegetables, you always want to kind of cook it like you feel like you need to cook it a little longer. That's when you just stop cooking it. So we cooked it only for just a short period of time and it just is crunchy and juicy. So good. Florette. Mmm. It's just slightly salty and the sesame seeds and then the doenjang taste is very subtle, but you could taste it in the back and it just adds so much flavor together. And then of course you gotta have the red cabbage together. Red cabbage is one of my favorite vegetables. Mmm. So good. When vegetables are done right, you know, not overcooked, it is so good. It's juicy and sweet and so yummy and cooked Korean style. That's what I'm gonna say. And of course, you gotta have it with some warm Korean rice together. So with our broccoli and a small piece of our red cabbage and also small piece of kimchi together. Now we're not messing around. Now it's like so good. And I didn't even eat it yet. Korean vegetable side dish, warm rice and kimchi together. That's all you need. And it's like a delicious meal that is so satisfying. Oh, yummy. Now I'm gonna share a tip with you. Okay, it's not a tip, but it's my secret, the way I like to eat it. So if you tilt your pan, you'll see this delicious au jus. OMG. You put this with the rice and eat it together, or you could just go like this. So good. So you could eat this kind of hot, or you could eat it next day chilled. So it's great for during summer or during winter months, or anytime you crave something delicious and healthy for you. So good. Now, if you're a fan of Korean side dishes, make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on the playlist tab and select Korean side dish Banchan recipe playlist, and I will see you there. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, I want to kindly ask you to click on that thumbs up icon and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so. And perhaps share today's recipe with your friends and family. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 꼭 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of these Korean recipe videos you see right here.